Hello everybody, I am Rustamova Zuxro. In this video today I'm going to explain how to use the present perfect tense. And as you know that this tense is mostly used in English language. And significantly we use this tense every day. So let's see from my presentation briefly information about this tense. Okay, present perfect tense. Hozirgi tugalangan zaman. Why do we use this tense? We use the present perfect tense to show the result of an action. For example, we have done some action, but we did it before. Right now, we have finished doing this action. So, for example, Ben is eating a chicken leg. But Ben has eaten a chicken leg. Right now, we can say that before he was eating, but right now he has finished eating. Okay, we use this present perfect tense to talk about some actions that started in the past and continue to the present. For example, in 2003, I started to grow some flowers. But in 2005, I can say that I have grown the flowers for 2 years. And in this case, I have finished doing this action, but I started 2 years before. And for present perfect tense, I can use here that I have grown them, the flowers. So how can we make some structures in affirmative sentence? As you know, we use auxiliary verbs have and has, and verb in participle too. Have we use for all forms of persons, but has we use for the third person. Okay, you can see from the example that I have just had lunch. Have auxiliary verb and had the third form of the verb have. And he has broken his leg, has for the third form, and broken from the verb break, third form. So I just prepared some words for using this tense. We usually use these words. For example, just in Uzbek it means hozirgina, never, hech qachon, ever, biron kun, already allaqachon, yet hali, not yet hali emas, lately oxirgi vaqtda, recently yaqinda. And pay attention that some of these words we use between auxiliary verb and verb 3. For example, just, never, ever, already, yet. Especially we use them in the between of the have and verb 3. Some of them we use at the end of our sentences. And you can see that not yet, lately, recently. Okay. I prepared some examples. For example, I have done my homework. Have auxiliary verb, as you can see, and done from the verb do, third form. Students have read the text. Students have auxiliary verb, and read is for, it is also irregular verb. In this case, I forgot to explain that we differentiate between the regular and irregular verbs. For irregular verbs, third form, we know the list of irregular verbs, and we use the third form. For regular verbs, and you know that we use in the second and third form the same, adding ed. In this case, you see, your sister has cleaned the room. Your sister has cleaned, has for third form, auxiliary verb, and cleaned here. Clean is regular verb. That's why we add the ed here. Okay, how do we just make some negative sentences? We just put here the particle not. I have sent the letter yet. I have sent the letter, but I have not sent the letter yet. I have sent the letter, men xatni jo'natdim. I have not sent the letter yet, men xatni hali jo'natmadim. Mary has been to Moscow. Mary has not been to Moscow. Mary Moskvaga borib kelgan. Mary has not been to Moscow. Mary Moskvaga hali bormagan. So for these three sentences, I just wrote that we can make a negative sentence. I have done my homework. Men uyga vazifamni bajardim. If you will put here after have, the particle not, it will be negative sentence. I have not done my homework. Men uyga vazifamni bajarmadim. Students have read the text. Students have not read the text. Talabalar matnni o'qishdi, talabalar matnni o'qib bo'lishmadi. Your sister has cleaned the room. Sening singling xonani tozaladi. Your sister has not cleaned the room. Sening singling xonani tozalamadi. After has, we use here not particle. Okay. As you can see, we also can here I will show that interrogative sentence how to write. Have this auxiliary verb have, as I mentioned before, we just put in the beginning of our sentence, and in this case we can make some interrogative sentence. So if I have washed the dishes, in interrogative sentence, have stands before the subject. So have you washed the dishes? If she has broken the cup, has she broken the cup? Just moving, just replacing the auxiliary verb, we can make interrogative sentence. Here also from 3 sentences, I will show you how to do. I have done my homework. Affirmative sentence. I have not done my homework. Negative. Have I done my homework? Interrogative sentence. Students have read the text. Students have not read the text. Have students read the text? Your sister has cleaned the room. Your sister has not cleaned the room. Has your sister cleaned the room? Okay. Also, 2 prepositions we use here, since and for. We use since for showing the starting of any time. For just means for any period of time. Okay, I have played the piano since 2000. 2000-yildan boshlab pianino chalaman. It means the starting time was 2000. I have played the piano for 5 years. Men 5 yildan beri pianino o'ynayman. It means for here like the period of time. 5 yildan beri. In this timeline, you can see that I have studied at school since 2000. It means starting point of any action. We use since. Since 2000, I have studied at school. 2000-yildan beri o'qiganman maktabda. Right now, 2005 it is, but I have finished studying at school. I started going to school at 2000. Next, for the preposition for, I have started at school for 5 years. If we used here since, it will be starting time, but we used here for, it means period of time. As you can see, men maktabda 5 yil jarayonida 5 yil vaqtda o'qiganman, 5 yilda o'qiganman. Of course, it is finished action, but here shows with for preposition a period of time. Okay, my dears, I just prepared for you some examples, some sentences. You have to fill in the gap. If it is for since, if it is for. Let's analyze. Okay, I have had piano lessons 10 years. Okay, what will be suitable here? Since or for? Think about it. Peter has collected stamps 2003. Amy has grown flowers last month. My brother has played football 2 years. Johnny and John have been friends 8 months. They have done ballet 2000. My father has driven his car in 1996. Okay, you have to think about what preposition you will put in the list places. Okay, that's all from my presentation. I tried to explain in brief how to use present perfect tense and some important tips in these tense. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.